Hello everyone, welcome back to the Think History channel. Today we'll be talking about fractions. So here's the overview of what we'll be doing today. We'll first go through the motivation behind what we'll be learning and the mathematical explanations of behind fractions and some questions at the end. So what are fractions? Well, the definition of a fraction is a number that results from dividing one whole number by another. It can also be seen as a small part of something, like a proportion. As you can see, this number is a fraction. The top is called a numerator, and the bottom is called a denominator. So if you want to consider a proportion of a pizza like this, 3/4 is like dividing the pizza into 4 parts and getting 3 of them. That's called 3/4 of the entire pizza. So there are 3 types of fractions. One is the proper fraction, where the numerator is less than the denominator. An example is 5/6. An improper fraction is one where the numerator is greater than the denominator. An example is 13/4 or 13/4. And a mixed number is a mix with is a fraction expressed with a whole number and a fraction together. Example can be seen here, 3/5. So what should you learn about fractions? Well, fractions can help you understand proportions better. So you can understand how many parts of a total that you'll be getting. And it's also used and you can also prepare for further mathematics material, for example probability and statistics. For example, you can see in the case of a dice, so what is the probability that you will roll, for example, a 6 on a single die, if you assume that you have the equal probability for each side? Well, the answer is 1/6, because there are 6 possibilities. And you'll be rolling only one of them. So the answer will be 1/6. So how do you interpret fractions? Well, 5/6 means 5 divided by 6. Or it's also called 5/6. Quite easy, right? 13/4 means 13 divided by 4, and it's called 13/4. When you convert to a mixed number, if you remember from whole numbers, 13 divided 4, you get 3, you get 12 here, you have remainder 1. So 3 will go to your whole number part, your remainder goes on top, and then your divisor goes at the bottom, 3 1/4, as seen here. Okay. So for comparisons, what should we do? We should express the fractions with all having the same denominators, and then you compare the numerators. So here's a short question. Arrange the following fractions in ascending order: 3/5, 15/8, 1/7. So as you can see, the denominators are 5, 8 and 7. So you can change the denominator to resulting denominator. 5 times 8 times 7, that is 40 times 7 is 280. So 3 over 5, 5 you multiply it by 56, 3 by 56, that is 168. 15 over 8, 280. This one 8 times 5 times 7, 35. 35 times 15. What's 35 times 15? 525. And 1 4 over 7. 1 4 over 7, this is 11 over 7. 11 over 7. 11 times 40, 440. It's correct, right? Yeah, it should be correct. So as you can see, when all having expressed in the same denominator, this is the largest. So the answer will be 3 over 5, 1 4 over 7, 15 over 8. Okay, so addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. This is also very simple. It's very similar to the one above. Express it in the same form. So this will be 40 times 8, 24, times 5, 75, 99 over 40. Convert it to mixed number. Sorry, this should be 219 over 40. 42 over 9 times 5. Just multiply the top. This is 210. So this is what's 210 divided 90? Sorry, 210 divided 9. That is 23. 23 times 9, 3 over 9, 23 1/3. Okay, so 4 over 9 minus 2, 5 over 8. Express it, 1621 times 8, 32 times 9, 189, 32 7. Is it correct? Let me check. Yeah, correct. Minus 2144. Should be this. Yeah. Let me double check. Yeah, correct. So the last one, we express 45, 49, 27, 49 times 7, 3, 4, 3. Simplify. This is simplify really. Okay. I think the steps are quite self-explanatory. Let's move on. So here are some exam questions. You can read the question for yourself. Ada baked some pies. She gave some pies to a neighbor and kept 2 fish. She had 1/4 left. Okay. By the way, this question might be a bit confusing, but when she said that she had 1/4 of the pies left, she means for herself only. Herself, not the family. Yeah, so that's a bit ambiguous, but yeah, just here to clarify. So let's say let R be the remainder after giving a neighbor. Okay. 2/5 of the remaining price. Okay. So 3/5 of the remainder after giving a neighbor will be a quarter of the total. Okay. So after giving her neighbor, she had this is a divide. She had 5/12 left. So how much she gave her neighbor is 1 minus R, which is 1 minus 5/12, which is 7/12 of the fraction of the total price. Yep, that's it. Move on. So second question, Sandra has some lemon and peppermint sweets. 3/5 of them are peppermint. After she adds in 30 peppermint sweets, 3/4 are peppermint. How many sweets does she have in the container in the end? Okay, so for this question, I think the use of algebra can help. So I went ahead and used it. So let P be the number of peppermint sweets. T be total at the beginning. Okay, so I said 3/5 of the total. I said the number of peppermint sweets are 3/5 of the total, right? So when you added 30 peppermint sweets, it became 3/4 of the total. By the way, this means times plus another 30 sweets, because you have 3/4 of the total, and the total now is T plus 30. This is the initial total. Now the total is T plus 30. And this is 3/4T plus 22.5. So P is 3/4T minus 7.5. Okay. So 3/4T. So since P is 3/5T, you can say this 3/5T equals 3/4T minus 7.5. Yep. So 3/5, 3/4, 3/4T minus 3/5T is equal to 20. 15 minus 20, 12, 3/20T plus 7.5. Okay, so T is 7.5, which is 15/2, divide 3/20, which is 15/2 times 20/3. 300/6, which is 50. So the number of sweets she has at the end is T plus 30, right? So it's 50 plus 30, which is 80. Okay, so the answer is 80. So final exam question. 3/5 of Gabriel's savings is equal to 1/3 of Brian's savings. Brian saves $60 more than Gabriel. What is the total savings of both boys? Let's use the model method, okay? So let's say Gabriel. Let's divide his savings to 5 parts. Brian, so 3/5 of his savings is equal to 1/3 of Brian's savings. So for the other 2/3, I split them into each 3 also. So as you can tell, the difference in the units here is 4 units. So 4U is equal to $60. So the total number of units is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 units is equal to 60 divide 4 times 14, which is 15 times 14. That is $210. So that is the savings of both boys. Okay, so here's a bonus question for you to challenge yourself. Yeah, hope you like the video, and if you liked it, please remember to like and subscribe. Keep thinking, and see you soon in another video. Bye.